You have noticed that our party general secretary, Comrade M.A.ब, he is here to address this press conference. So I would not take much of your time because everybody is busy, as the first phase election will be there day after tomorrow. So tomorrow itself. So handing over the mic to Comrade Baby for his brief.
Thank you, Comrade Shamik Lahiri. আমি বাংলা বলতে পারি না, as you know. So I would briefly speak in English. Then we can have the customary question and answer session. We are in the process of having elections in Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and the Union Territory of Puducherry. Now we have elections, polling to take place in West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. I don't think in the entire history of elections in our country, India, after independence or even before that, there had been a situation similar to what is it in West Bengal. You might have definitely noticed those who have every eligibility and right to participate in the electoral process, in the voting. Thousands, if not lakhs of them, are still awaiting a decision whether they would be able to actually vote in the election or they would be denied their constitutional right to vote. This extraordinary situation is evident in more disturbing, threatening, and extraordinary manner in West Bengal, unlike any other state. The special intensive revision of voter list process, the election commission commenced with the state of Bihar, when the state of Bihar was about to go for election. That time itself, it was very clear. It is not special intensive revision of voters list, but it is special intensive removal. I underline and repeat the word removal from the voters list. And the powers that be gained in that process in the election of Bihar itself. And they wanted to do after that in many other states. And now I don't want to take your time at my introductory observations. In West Bengal, under Mr. Ganesh Kumar, the Chief Election Commissioner, who should have conducted himself as a constitutional head, impartial manner, but like referee joining a team, Mr. Ganesh Kumar is now exercising his office in support of the ruling party at the center, at the union ruling party. And in the state of West Bengal, it is evident, there is no need to explain. Even Supreme Court expressed its surprise how Unlike any other state, there is a special category generated in West Bengal. Suspectful people, lack of logical justification to consider, lakhs of people keeping their right to vote in a suspended animation manner. People, I understand, you should be knowing more. Poor people from distant places, they are coming and lining up in the queue because they value their voting right. It's part of their citizenship. What now Mr. Narendra Modi and company are doing in India with regard to voters' right and citizenship, the Citizenship Amendment Act, need to be viewed and understood in the context. Home Minister in Parliament said, chronology dekhna padega. You all remember. So national, registry of citizens, then the process for censorship, the citizen census evaluation process. Now, SIR, Special Intensive Revision of Voters List, which is nothing but special intensive removal from the voters list. So this has to be viewed together. We feel sincerely, that this is part of their project of establishing a majoritarian fascistic Hindu Rashtra. They wanted to enhance the number of seats in the name of women's reservation, then start delimitation. And through delimitation, they wanted to do gerrymandering. Without much explanation, you would understand that. Now that term has become very well understood by people, especially media people. And they already practiced, the ruling party already practiced it in a partial manner with regard to Jammu and Kashmir and Assam. And they wanted to do it for the entire country, whereby they wanted to keep the states of Northeast separate, southern states separate, remaining 12-13 seats in the so-called, North, Middle India, like UP, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and so on. RSS planned that they can do whatever they want with the huge majority numerically, with the enhancement of seats of Lok Sabha to around 850. They claimed that there would be even proportionate increase in other places. But in democracy, absolute number matters. And they would be able to manage everything for establishment of Hindu Rashtra as they wish. This was the plan. Now one would be reminded to go back to Germany. In the month of September 1935, Nuremberg laws were initiated. What was the purpose? In the name of protecting Aryan purity, others were declared to be non-citizens, especially Jews and various other segments. And we all know what had happened afterwards. 1933, Hitler came to power. 1935, Nuremberg laws were introduced. You all can go to Google and get more information. It's not something, there are a lot of papers, essays, books written about this Nuremberg laws. But immediately you can cross-verify these things. Many a time we refer back to. You see, now Wikipedia also provides you with basic information regarding it. So this is a copybook project, what Narendra Modi and Amit Shah are doing. Now, if you have the recordings of the speeches of Prime Minister and Home Minister. I just would like to recall one speech of Amit Shah, which circulates in the form of reel. In a very threatening voice, he is asking those people who have come to listen to him, that is BJP supporters, he is asking, you know, जो लोग 4 बार शादी करता है, आपको मालूम? Like that he is asking. भाजपा जीत होने के बाद ऐसा लोगों को खत्म करेगा, ऐसा लोगों का हम मालूम क्या करना है उनको. So it is a very, very blatant threatening of a minority community, referring to them as people who marry 4 times. You would be having many friends in this minority community. Are they marrying 4 times? Very rarely. Secondly, as per the study made by various authentic, even during the census time, they take all this information. You can verify and find out certain tribal communities, they have the practice of marrying more than once, twice, thrice. And a community-wise, tribal communities marry more times than this minority community, which is being referred to. This statistics is available. But to put one section of our society against the rest, which fascists were doing in Germany, in Italy, in a way in Japan also, our Modi and company, they are behaving. So this election in these 4 states, Assam Chief Minister, I understand, Hemanta Biswa Sharma, he visited West Bengal also for campaign. He is undertaking more virulent and inhuman campaign against the minorities in Assam, saying that they are all infiltrators from Bangladesh. Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, they are also making similar allegations. And the SIR exercise still continuing in the state of West Bengal, when one segment of the election is going to take place within few hours. Bengali people, citizens, Indian citizens living in Bengal, West Bengal, they are not yet sure whether they are going to get voting right or not. Voting right is a constitutional right. So elections in West Bengal is very, very important, more than any other part of India now, because the right to vote is under question here. Now, you see, CPIM is contesting this election as part of the left front. This time, left front is further strengthened with those left parties which were not part of the left front, like CPI-ML Liberation and few other leftist groups. They have become part of it. And there is also understanding by the left front with political parties and groups which are outside the left front. So left front is a political entity. It is contesting with understanding with other groups and parties like CPI-ML Liberation. Though they have not fully merged into the left front, is a broad effort for strengthening the left front during this particular election. And there is a narrative going on that this is between Trinamool Congress and BJP. That is the main contest going on in West Bengal. Such a narrative is being carried out by sections of the media also. But we wanted to caution the media that when the election results come, you would be regretting that you have been carrying out a narrative which is far away from truth. And in this election, we are not saying that miracles are going to happen. But the left front, with its various other political formations with whom we have understanding, this is going to register its significant presence and its striking power in these assembly elections as never before. And the binary that sections of our society, including media, have been trying to present before the people, that binary is not what is going to work. The relevance and the striking power and the presence of the left front and its allies, this is going to be established beyond doubt. That is the kind of response that we are getting from masses of people in urban areas, in rural areas, workers, farmers, agricultural laborers, women, students, youths, marginalized sections of society. All of them are coming forward and responding to us, listening to us, discussing with us how they repose hope in the emergence of the left front in the political arena of the state of West Bengal. This is so because of primarily two reasons. First reason is that the BJP, which is ruling the country, which is trying to make their presence felt, and they are claiming that they are going to capture West Bengal, they are thoroughly exposed. In the last Lok Sabha election, Mr. Narendra Modi and BJP lost majority. That is the fact. Even though they don't recognize that defeat, they are a minority in Lok Sabha. Now, it is with the two crutches, that is the JDU of Bihar and Telugu Desam of Andhra Pradesh, that they are continuing in power. So BJP and Narendra Modi have been reduced to minority, that people of West Bengal know, and they have thoroughly failed in fulfilling the promises that Narendra Modi and company gave to people. I don't want to list those out. But to refresh memory, I would say, they promised that unemployment is a big problem in our country. 2 crore jobs every year, Narendra Modi promised to give. What had happened? Modi promised that farmers' income would be doubled. What is the plight of farmers? Farmers' suicide increased by 15% during Narendra Modi's time. I don't want to spell out anything more. So Narendra Modi and BJP is thoroughly exposed in Indian society. So how can they make any inroads in West Bengal? Coming to the question of Mamata Banerjee, the West Bengal Chief Minister, in non-fulfillment of promises, who would win? If a comparison between Narendra Modi and Mamata Banerjee. Narendra Modi started in 2014. Mamata Banerjee started 2011. Mamata Banerjee will win in defeating Narendra Modi in non-fulfillment of promises. Or Narendra Modi would defeat Mamata Banerjee in non-fulfillment. I don't want to pass a judgment. But people are able to see this. Both these leaders, whether the Chief Minister of West Bengal or the Prime Minister of India, they give promises, they never fulfill. And our Amit Shah said his Jumla, the promise he had given is to hoodwink people. So these two leaders and their parties are hoodwinking people. That people have realized. That's why we say that they cannot claim that they are going to get the support of the people of West Bengal. There are statistics the number of schools closed down by Mamata rule. 8,207 schools have been closed down during Mamata's time. You also know, I don't want to state how many schools have been newly constructed and made available, 38,356 during the left-front government. New schools opened for students. Education is a very, very important segment. Then atrocities on women, the KG Ghar hospital incident, and many other such incidents, where criminals are being protected by Mamata government. Unemployment is increasing, price rise, living standards. And now I have information that many people from different districts, I don't want to mention the name of the district, they go to Kerala to undertake unskilled job. Many of them, few months ago, many of them came back and they are working in their villages and they are canvassing for the left front. They tell people, they tell their neighbors that when they were in Kerala, there is a LDF government. LDF government, the people of Kerala describe those who come from other parts of India to work in Kerala as guest workers. Aditi Devo Bhava. They are considered as guests of Kerala. There are welfare measures and schemes. From their own experience, they feel that the left, whether it is left front or left democratic front of Kerala, they are different towards poor people, working people. So this is going to work among the masses of West Bengal, according to us. So when people, they compare the BJP government in Delhi from 2014 onwards and Mamata Banerjee government in West Bengal from 2011 onwards, birds of the same feather, both these governments. We don't say that BJP and Mamata Banerjee are one and the same. No, that's a wrong narrative. Mamata Banerjee came out of Congress, but joined hands with BJP. And Mamata Banerjee helped BJP to grow in West Bengal. And BJP helped Mamata Banerjee to grow also. This is a history. And she established her political stature by joining BJP government in Delhi. Vajpayee government, she became railway minister. That is how she launched herself in a big scale in political sphere. So they were working together, though now they criticize each other. So politically conscious people of West Bengal would be able to know this, understand this. So we hope that people of West Bengal would be able to reject birds of the same feather, that is BJP and Trinamool Congress. Naturally, they would look for left alternative. Left alternative is the real alternative, people's alternative. During our long governments under Comrade Jyoti Basu and Buddhadeb Bhattacharya, the remarkable achievements the state of West Bengal could gain, it is there in the memory. I would also add, there were certain inadvertent shortcomings also. That too can happen. That inadvertent shortcomings are being exaggerated and focused and discussed. And the contribution that the left front government did achieve, it is not sufficiently discussed. Now, I have a report with me. Hindustan Times is coming in Kolkata also, though Do you have an edition here from Calcutta? No. It is not. So it is important for me to mention. This is yesterday's Hindustan Times. In editorial page, in opinion section, there is this article, West Bengal's paradox of economic transformation. It is written by Maitresh Khatak, Professor of Economics, London School of Economics, and Tanika Chakrabarti, Professor of Economics, Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. Two scholars. Here, don't get intimidated that I am referring to an article, so I may take time. No. In this article, there is a reference that during 1980s and 1990s, there was a remarkable growth in agricultural production in the state of West Bengal. It's a fact. We all knew it, we used to discuss. But when these two scholars discuss certain paradox related to West Bengal, they have compelled to reiterate this fact. This has not happened in any other. This did not happen in Kerala. Lefty is present in Kerala also, but we could not make such great improvement in agricultural production in Kerala as West Bengal was able to make. No other Indian state made such progress in agricultural products as a whole, not only grains, vegetables, fruits, in every segment. So the contribution of left front. Then left front wanted industrialization. While trying for industrialization, there were certain shortcomings had happened. Now, I feel that it is time for the people of West Bengal to take stock of the situation. What did left front contribute for West Bengal? I have admitted that there were shortcomings also. But when you compare the contributions made by West Bengal, that segment of the measurement would be clearly more valuable than the inadvertent shortcomings. We hope that this election to the West Bengal Assembly, which is taking place in two segments, would give a resounding improvement for the left front. We are very hopeful and sure about this. People of West Bengal would be able to see through the subterfuge, the jumla that both the Prime Minister and their company and the Chief Minister and their company are trying to utilize, exploit, to hoodwink the people of West Bengal. Finally, there are systematic efforts to communally polarize the state of West Bengal. This was something taken recourse to by imperialism. When Britishers were ruling, they partitioned West Bengal in the early 20th century. And the people of West Bengal came out questioning that imperialist ploy of dividing Bengal, partition of Bengal. In the literature of Bangla, this partition again and again come up as a theme. I pay my tribute to great thinker and artist Hrithik Khatak. In every film of Hrithik Khatak, the division of Bengal is an underlying poignant presence. Britishers were compelled to do away with the partition of Bengal. Then Britishers again, during the time of the freedom, they partitioned the entire country. As part of that, Bengal was also partitioned. And East Bengal was created. Bloodshed was there. Today, BJP is again trying to partition the minds of the people of West Bengal through the kind of anti-national speeches made by Amit Shah. I'm sorry that Chief Election Commission is not listening. Amit Shah giving an open call that those who marry 4 times, they should be dealt with. So to deal with them, vote for BJP. It is a very, very diabolic call, evil call, illegal call, anti-constitutional call given by the Home Minister of our country. But the Prime Minister also is making similar campaign. So this is a very, very serious matter. And Chief Minister of West Bengal, she is also now, I think, in a spree of building mandirs, one after another. Mandir, masjid, church, all that need to be built by those who would like to practice religion. It is for them to form a trust or a committee or a society to build a temple or a masjid or a Buddha vihar or Sikh Gurudwara. It is not for the government to build all this. Narendra Modi is doing that to politicize religion. Mamata Banerjee also is doing the same thing to politicize religion. Left front is different. Left front stands for secularism, Mata Nirapekshata. This is also a very important matter in this election. Sorry that I took little more time. I shall compensate for that. When you ask question, I shall be as brief as possible. Thank you.
सर, आपने अभी अपने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में 2011 का जिक्र किया, 2011 याद है 2011 में जब ममता सरकार सत्ता में आई थी, उस वक्त इसी जगह से प्रेस मीट हुआ था और कहा गया था कि इतनी ज्यादा सीटें लेकर वाम मोर्चा फिर से सरकार बनाएगी कि शायद यहाँ जगह भी रिपोर्टरों के लिए कम पड़ जाए। लेकिन वो दौर अलग था, 15 साल बीत चुके हैं। क्या लगता है कि जिस तरह से चुनाव प्रचार वाम मोर्चा का हो रहा है, जिस तरह से आपने आरोपों की झड़ी लगाई बीजेपी और तृणमूल पर, क्या उम्मीदें हैं इस बार वाम मोर्चा को बंगाल से?
The question is, what would be the...
Actually, he is asking that, saying that somebody has commented that left front will be bounced back.
That I understood.
Yes,
that was it.
more majority, but it did not happen. So what is going to happen this time and how the left will perform?
मेरा हिंदी बहुत बुरा है, अच्छा केरल से है, इसलिए कॉमरेड शमीक से पूछते थे, आपका जो सवाल पूरा अच्छा तरह से मालूम होना है जवाब देने के पहले। हिंदी में जवाब दे तो कैसा होगा मुझे मालूम नहीं। ऐसा है, चुनाव में हम लोगों के बीच जाएगा, बातचीत करेगा, हमारा राष्ट्रीय संदेश अपना जीवन से बेसिस से बोलेगा और पीपल वोट देगा। और इलेक्शन में जो जनविधि है, जो जजमेंट ऑफ द पीपल, इट वुड वेरी। इसी सब समय हम जो सोचता है अच्छा ऐसा नहीं होना भी होगा। राजनीति में 77 में मिसेस गांधी जी रिलैक्स करके चुनाव किया। एक ज्योतिषी इनसे बोला, मैं ऐसा कहा नहीं सुना, आप सुना नहीं, मुझे नहीं मालूम। ज्योतिषी बोला इसी समय रिलैक्स करके इलेक्शन चले तो आप वापस आएगा। मिसेस गांधी वो वापस नहीं आया, वो भी नहीं आया, वो भी हार गया, हमको मालूम। चुनाव में ऐसा आते जाते हैं। हम जो लोगों के लिए बंगाल में किया उसका ऊपर हम सोचते हैं हमको लोग का मदद मिलेगा, सपोर्ट मिलेगा। ऐसा नहीं हुआ। अभी हम आगे जाता है, अभी लोगों को सामने जाता है ना, नौजवान लोग बहुत ही खुशी से आता है सपोर्ट दे करके। तो इसलिए हम सोचता है, हमारा बंगाल का सेक्रेटरी भी बोला इसी समय जनविधि एक सरप्राइज होगा सब लोगों के लिए। वामपंथी मोर्चा बहुत आगे आएगा, कितने आगे जाएगा अभी बोलने का अच्छा नहीं होगा, लेकिन हम जरूर बहुत आगे आएगा। और 1972 में मैं छात्र था, उसी समय 12 नगर में ज्योति बासु भी हरा गया। वो रिग्ड इलेक्शन था, जो सिद्धार्थ शंकर ने था। वो मेरा दोस्त एक्सेप्ट करता है मैं बोलने से, लेकिन वो उसी समय भारत में और बंगला में नहीं होगा। कितना उम्र है आपको? 33 now, sir. But history, we learn history. But after 5 years, in 77, left front came with a bang. Then with 2/3 majority, we formed the government, state government. All the seats, almost all the seats to parliament we won within 5 years time. Now हम भी सोच रहे हैं 5 साल गया, 10 साल गया, अभी 15 साल हो गया। 15 साल में कुछ अच्छा होगा और आने वाले दिन में जरूर वामपंथी मोर्चा आगे आएगी। कितना सीट ऐसा नहीं बोली, हम देखेगा। मई 4 तारीख को पूरा जानकारी हमारा पास होगा।
There are two comparisons are being made. One is that BJP is bad, TMC is bad, but BJP is worse. So there is a question of lesser evil. So why are you not supporting this lesser evil to bring back Mamata power to support the lesser evil? So what is your thought regarding this?
ये दोनों से we are not considering anyone a lesser evil. For the people of Bengal, for the progress of the people of Bengal, they have to defeat BJP, which is a calamity for the entire country. And Mamata is a calamity for the entire state of West Bengal. So we have to defeat both. There cannot be any compromise. And one of these we cannot view as a lesser evil. Mamata Banerjee claims that she is fighting communalism, but she is also trying to make use of religion in a communal way. That's what I have very briefly mentioned. BJP is controlled by a fascistic RSS. So far as Mamata Banerjee is concerned, there is no fascistic RSS controlling her, but her own outfit is bordering semi-fascist tendencies in attacking democratic rights and preventing workers, peasants, students, youth and women from democratically organizing and protesting on the KG Ghar hospital agitation. How brutally the democratic agitation was handled by Mamata Banerjee. So between the two, for the people of India, BJP rule is the biggest evil to be defeated. For the people of West Bengal, the state government run by Mamata Banerjee is corrupt. That school teachers' appointment, I don't have to explain that. There are any number of instances of total corruption. Huge money discovered from the residents, education minister, all known. So huge money, good you raised this question. In this election, both muscle power and money power is playing important role for BJP and Trinamool. And left front is fighting against both these evils, money power and muscle power. So we are fighting both, but we are not equating both. That also we want to make it clear. We are not equating both, but both are most dangerous forces to be defeated by secular, democratic and progressive sections of society.
We are saying about a binary narrative created by media and other political parties in West Bengal or the national arena also. But left front is nowhere in West Bengal Assembly or Lok Sabha, even in Rajya Sabha also. They are in space. In last 15 days or 20 days when Mr. Ashok Bhattacharya and senior leader Mr. Biman Bose also confessed in public that left votes were transferred to BJP in last few weeks. And so CPM and left front is finished in West Bengal. But this time, Mr. Biman Bose is claiming that the votes which were transferred to BJP that will return. Is the transfer was intentional, deliberate
You see, this
to
particular,
defeat Mamata Banerjee or TMC?
so you present a narrative that some leaders of my party who are very close to me, they have given an explanation. Then you are asking a clarification from me. It would be in the fitness of things that rather than clarifying whether what they have stated is right or not, the point is, due to variety of reasons, the influence of the left front in Bengal, there could have been erosion. Whether it is on the basis of a decision, okay, some of our influence can be transferred to them, or we should in no circumstances allow our influence to be transformed to somebody else. Something might have happened at the lower level. What I presume they might have explained that anyway it is a fact that there is an erosion in the influence of left front. That's why we have been defeated. When that erosion happened, there could have been varying reasons. People at the lower level, those who were supporting left front, they might have for their own reasons known to them that this is how we should vote. They might have decided. So as I understand what Bimanda might have said, whatever erosions had happened at the lower level from our influence to various other political forces, all that erosion is being repaired. Now people are coming back. Our mass support is coming back to us. Where it had gone, how Comrade Bimanda explained it, I do not know. I have to check with him. But one point, Bimanda and I agree that there was erosion from our influence. It goes without saying. Without erosion, how will you lose? Bimanda and others might have said, I repeat, whatever erosions had happened at different level, that is stopped. Those who have gone with others from among our influence, they are all coming back to us. There, our explanation is common. That is why I said that in this election, some remarkable thing would happen in favor of the left. Because those erosion has been stopped, those who have gone away, they are coming back, long and short.
I would like to inquire. You are saying that it was in the lower level or local level, but we have seen state committee members also organized joint rally with BJP in 2018, 2019 elections. We have all seen those practical. We have those photos also. Rama Vishwas organized joint rally with BJP and CPM flags in Nadia. Those are not lower level leaders.
You see, those who are with CPIM, they cannot organize any joint program with BJP. This is either an exaggeration or inexactitude. You can say like that also. Those who are in CPIM and the left, they can never have any joint program with BJP. You state so. I can check up. But
we have the photographs.
Yeah, but they continuing in CPIM, they cannot do that. What exactly had happened is to be verified. So CPIM can have no political, arrangement with BJP. In Kerala, for example, there is a panchayat where BJP and Congress, they are sharing presidentship and vice presidentship. Such things are there. For Congress, it is possible. Yesterday's Congress leader is today's BJP Chief Minister, Hemanta Biswa Sharma, in Assam. Such things happen. But it cannot happen with us. That's the thing.
There is one question. There is, the elections in Kerala have just happened. And there is a peace battle that has happened in Kerala. So what is the expectation for the Kerala election?
We have to wait till 4th May, like in the case of West Bengal. But you have asked me what is the expectation from CPIM. In Kerala, they had their state secretariat meeting on 12th of April. They discussed. From the discussion, what is being known is that we are going to have a historic victory, a third-time victory this time. Last time, 5 years ago, UDF was expecting a victory for them. You see, they have even started discussing about who should be the Congress chief minister and all that. But when election results came, in the 140-member assembly, that time when the result was being declared, Left Democratic Front had only 91 seats in the 140 assembly. But when counting was completed 5 years ago, it went to 99, 8 more seats. I don't know whether that kind of an increase in our seat would be there from now. It is 98. In a by-election, we lost 1 seat. So it's 98 out of 140. Some comrades feel that there would be a jump like last time. But I don't know whether there would be a jump. But we are expecting a clear majority this time so that the Left Democratic Front government would continue in Kerala. So I think. Sorry, will you?
Whether the left front will be a deciding factor in forming the government.
The left front in Bengal is going to have a remarkable improvement in its strengths in the assembly. Whether that is good enough to dictate terms, we would know on 4th May. But the response of the people to our campaign, to our candidates, to our manifesto, and also to our 34-year record, which is mostly achievements for the state of Bengal, notwithstanding certain shortcomings and mistakes. Shortcomings and mistakes were also there, but it was mostly remarkable achievements for 34 years. So that when people think about that, people see the manifesto, new manifesto of the left front, then people see the candidates. Experienced people are there in our candidates list. Really youthful people are there in our candidates list. So as a whole, the impact of the left front would be remarkable, and the result would also be a great progress for the left front. Therefore, left front would be a decisive factor in the new assembly. Thank you.
Thank you.